Ken Williams, Mayor of Oregon, good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Great to be here.
Yeah, good to have you on to talk about all things Oregon and a lot of things going on at all times. But first, a little bit about yourself. How long you been the mayor?
I have been the mayor for 10 years, and I was on the city council for 8 years prior to that.
So some experience.
I have a little bit of experience,
Yeah,
yes.
that's good. How long you lived in Oregon?
Well, actually came to Oregon in 2005.
Okay.
So fairly recent transplant, considering many of the folks we work with are, grew up there.
Yeah. What a great community, though. I mean, small town, but yet there's so much going on.
You're absolutely correct. And the thing about small towns in the Midwest is they face their challenges these days. And fortunately, Oregon hasn't. We've done very well. If you've driven downtown, and many of your listeners has, because it's right on Route 64, you see that it's vital, it's energetic. The businesses downtown are doing great. You have the buildings are looking super. If you've gone through during the summer, you see the flowers, which a lot of people
Beautiful.
remark on. So we're very fortunate we have an engaged community, and it's doing extremely well.
Well, not only the flowers make it beautiful, but boy, the Rock River is good looking.
Oh, the Rock River is fantastic. Folks that take the kayak trips down to the parks, and we enjoy that. What we look forward to this time of year is the changing of the colors on the trees. You don't have to go to Wisconsin. All you got to do is go to Oregon, Illinois, because you've done it yourself, and most of your listeners have. You drive on Route 64 West, flatland, you see the corn and the soybeans, and all of a sudden it starts getting a little hilly. You get into some curves. It starts getting really pretty, and now you come into the colors. So we're starting now. And,
Okay.
Some of the colors are hitting right now. So in the next couple of weeks will be a key time to come through and visit.
Well, you mentioned the downtown. There's a lot of great businesses. There's bars. There's restaurants, shopping. But Oregon is so much more than that. Recreation is big in the city of Oregon.
Absolutely. We have 4 state parks, some of them just adjoining the city, everything from White Pines all the way to Loudon. For those of you who like to hike, Castle Rock,
Yeah.
and I know that is one of your favorites.
You bet.
And it's great for hiking. But let me tell you about Loudon, and that's where the statue is. Everybody knows the statue of Black Hawk. You drive on Route 2 and you see it. Mm-hmm. So you drive into Loudon and you go up to the statue, just follow the signs. And when you take the road to the statue, once you're in the park, you're going to run into the most amazing yellow leaves that you've ever seen. It knocks your eyes out.
No kidding.
So it's just amazing. And I'm not sure how they were able to do that, but it's just fantastic. Now, when you're up at the statue, you have an overlook. You're over 100 feet above the river. You can see the whole river valley. Sometimes you'll see an eagle fly by. And now if you want to do a hike, I don't know if you know it, but there's some stairs to the left of the statue. They go all the way down to the river. People get a little scared about going down the stairs because then they think, I got to go back up. Well, let me give you a secret on that one.
Okay.
If you get to the bottom of the stairs, you take a left, and there'll be a little sign, and it's kind of an older sign. And then you follow the river for about 150, 200 feet. And then there's a little trail going up on your left. That will be a trail that will go all the way back up to the statue. But it's very easy to take because there's a lot of switchbacks.
Gradual.
It's very gradual incline. You go through the heavy forest, but it's all cleared out for the trail. And it's a fantastic hike.
All right. Good to know because, there's some parks there and hiking and Forest Preserve. And, of course, people like to boat and fish right in front of Castle Rock in that area. There's a launch there.
Absolutely. Fishing really around the dam. It's quite popular.
Sure.
You've got the dam right by the Route 64 bridge. And so either side of that is our city parks and there's fishing there. Very popular. I was there not too long ago, and they pulled a big northern out.
Nice.
Just below the dam. And
nice.
It was just like, wow. I wanted to go get my fishing rod.
Yeah. So you said 4 state parks, I think,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So much to do, so much to see, shopping and all that, because you got a great chamber, business community and all that.
We do. And the interesting thing is I had one of our local residents last year, and he came to me and he said, Mayor, he said, This is the first time that I've been able to shop for Christmas and didn't have to leave town.
Oh, wow.
And we put that to the vitality of our merchants. Everything from White Pine Mercantile downtown to the Collective out on Pines Road. You may be familiar with some of our more unique sites like Conover Square.
Sure.
It's sort of an antique mall. They've got, I can't even always tell you all the shops in there because there's so many interesting ones. They even have a small museum that's sort of Americana. And then we have unique shops like there's something called No Stone Unturned, and they have crystals and metaphysical whatever, in there. That's very, and herbs, very interesting. So, wow, this is very unique, different offerings.
So if someone wanted to find a particular shop, is there a city webpage that can help out?
Absolutely. Thank you for reminding me, Gary.
Sure.
I get hit over the head if I don't start telling everybody. So all you got to do is visit OregonIL.com or just type into Google all roads or all trails lead to Oregon. All trails lead to Oregon. It'll come up with the site. It has places to eat. We have over 30 choices of places to dine. And for a small town, that is absolutely amazing because we have so many tourists that come in. So all trails lead to Oregon. Or visit OregonIL.com, and then you'll find us places to stay, places to visit. All of our museums, we actually have 5 in town, which is amazing.
Okay. Wow. And of course, last weekend or a couple weekends ago was the big Autumn on Parade. And my
Yes, it
gosh,
was.
the town just exploded.
Well, we go from 3,600 people to about 36,000 people.
Yeah.
And we have amazing parade, amazing vendors there. It's our big fall festival. And the next one coming up will be Candlelight Walk, a Christmas celebration. We do all sorts of things downtown. So we encourage people to come to visit OregonIL.com or All Trails Lead to Oregon, and they can take a look and see the dates for that.
And of course, if anybody is concerned about city business, they can always contact you.
Absolutely, they do. I'm always available. They can come enjoy my coffee first Friday of every month. We have coffee with the mayor at the Village Bakery at 9 a.m. Come on in and tell me what you want to talk about.
All right. Anything we left out this morning?
No, this sounds great. I really appreciate the time to sort of brag about the greatest town in the Midwest.
Yeah, it's a great place.
It is.
All right, Ken Williams, appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much.